Hello everyone, this week I wanted to show you what a typical day looks like in my life when I'm working from home. I know a lot of people are either working or studying from home at the moment, so I decided to make this video in hopes of maybe giving you a little bit of motivation, or even if you can just relate to some of the things that I do when I'm at home. Things are starting off pretty casually this morning. I'm just getting some housework done, so I'm just doing my laundry at the moment, which I've been putting off for most of the week. And after that, I'll probably just make a cup of tea and settle down with my book to read a bit. I'm lucky enough to start my work days off at 9:30 in the mornings, but because I'm someone who likes to take things really slow and avoid rush as much as possible, I wake up at about 7:15 in the mornings anyway, just so that I can get some things done. It might sound a little bit crazy to you, but I do actually really enjoy the mornings, and yeah, as I mentioned, I like to take things really slow, so as you'll see now, I'll probably sit down with my cup of tea and my book for a little while. This particular morning, like a true adult, I had some emails that I needed to respond to, so whilst I was finishing off my tea, I sat down with my laptop and just responded to those. And then of course it wouldn't be me if I didn't decide that now was a great time to do some journaling. I actually have been a little bit slack with my journal this month and haven't really done any kind of May spread this month. So I printed out some pictures and got started on that very late, I know, but at least I'm getting it done. Even though I do have that extra time in the morning because I wake up a bit earlier, I tend to oversubscribe in these mornings and think that I can fit a lot in. But actually this morning I didn't really have that much time to journal and needed to start work at some point, so I had to put my journal away for later. If you've been working or studying from home for quite some time, I'd love to know how you're getting on. I've been working from home since basically the end of last year, even though I've changed jobs, but I really enjoy it. I think there's some things I miss from going into an office, but I think, a bit of a homebody, so the working from home, working from my space, in my room is actually kind of enjoyable to me. One of my favorite parts about working from home is the freedom to use different tools or methods to help you become more productive. For example, one of the things I can do when working from home, which I maybe wouldn't have been able to in the office, is listening to music, either in my earphones or on the loudspeakers. It really helps me get into the mode and become more productive, and of course it's just really fun listening to music, so that's one of the things I'm enjoying a lot at the moment. It does seem that I'm doing a lot of reading today. I am actually trying to read a bit more, so this is me reading whilst waiting for my food to come out of the microwave for lunch. I did manage to squeeze breakfast in at some point, but I didn't show that on camera, and now for lunch I'm just having some leftovers from the night before. When working from home, I think it's really important to get out of the house at least some point in the day. Even if it's a small thing like this, my sister and I are sitting on the balcony during lunch just so we can get some sunshine. But it was actually a little bit short-lived that day. Typical London weather. Those clouds started coming over and we had to escape the rain. But it was still nice to get some fresh air. One thing I try to do when working from home is keep moving, so I've actually downloaded this app onto my phone that reminds me to get up from my seat every now and then, and I think that's really helpful and definitely something that you can't do in the office. Getting up and walking around all the time might look a bit weird to your co-workers, but you can do that at home, and it really helps me get rid of that kind of agitated, restless feeling that you might get from being in the same room all day. When I finished work at 5:30, I then got on the train to head to the other side of the city to take a dance class, which I've finally been able to get back into now that everything is opened up again. This is my favorite thing to do after a long day of work because it gets my mind off whatever might have been stressing me in that day, and is also an opportunity to get out of the house and mix with other people and have a bit of fun, which I may not have necessarily been doing whilst I was working. There was a really beautiful sunset after I got home from class, so that was just a perfect end to the day for me. I didn't do much else when I got home, but I did eat a bit of dinner and then got ready for bed. I hope you enjoyed watching this simple day in my life, and if you're studying or working from home, I hope you hang in there and remember to take care of yourself. Thank you so much for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.